Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Fan Perspective. I'm your host Nathan Lyle, and this is an NBA Playoff Round 1 recap for the number 6 seed Warriors versus the number 3 seed Denver Nuggets. Game 1, there was a lot of excitement that culminated with Andrew Bogut scoring his game-high 28th point with 1.2 seconds left to go to win the game for the Nuggets. He is 37 years old, and that is the first time he's ever made a game-winning shot in his career. And also, the biggest news coming out was that David Lee was hurt in the fourth quarter and diagnosed with a torn right hip flexor and would not be returning, as the Nuggets win this game 97-95. Then in Game 2, the Warriors survived the loss of David Lee and a scare with Curry's ankle and managed to steal a win, which is extremely rare. Denver, up to that point, had only lost 3 home games all season, and the Warriors finished the regular season under 500 on the road, so this did come as quite a bit of a shock. And Curry led the team with 30 points and 13 assists, and Andrew Bogut was the only starter who did not score over 20 points, as the Warriors win 129-115. Then in Game 3, it was an exciting one from start to finish, and the momentum kept swinging. It was a battle of the point guards, as Lawson and Curry both had double-doubles, and this game went down to the wire. And despite multiple costly turnovers by the Warriors, they managed to hold on to their slim lead thanks to costly turnovers by Denver. AI made it close, though. He took a shot from half court that bounced off the front of the rim, and the Warriors go on to win 110-108. And then in Game 4, Ty Lawson led the Nuggets with 29 points and 6 assists, while AI also contributed 19 points and 8 rebounds. And the Denver bench added 40 points, but once again it was not enough against the hot shooting Warriors, as Stephen Curry and Jarrett Jack led the way, combining for 52 points and 16 assists, and the Warriors went on to win 115-101. And then in Game 5, the series went back to Denver, and the Nuggets were able to limit Curry to 15 points and 8 assists in this game. But the Warriors' other players stepped up as Barnes, Jack, and Thompson combined for 62 points and 21 rebounds. It was not enough to overcome the Denver offense, though, which had all 5 starters in double figures. Fareed had 13 points and 10 rebounds, Lawson had 19 points and 10 assists, and AI led the way with 25 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists as the Nuggets win 107-102. And then in Game 6, both of these teams came out fighting, and either of them could have won it. One of the biggest things to happen was that David Lee actually returned, and he played a couple of minutes in the first half. And in the third quarter, the Warriors had built a huge lead when suddenly the Nuggets came charging back. The Warriors managed to hold on despite a shit ton of turnovers. For Denver, AI led the way with 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. Ty Lawson had 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Fareed had a double-double with 11 points and 11 rebounds. But the Warriors were able to close out the series on the strength of Bogut's 14 points and 21 rebounds, while Curry led the way with 24 points and 8 assists. And the rookie Draymond Green came off the bench to add 16 points and 10 rebounds as the Warriors go on to win Game 6, 92-88, and finish off the series, advancing to the second round where they will play the San Antonio Spurs. And here are a few milestones that have happened over the course of this series, and I say a few because there are most of these players, this is their first time ever being in the playoffs for a lot of these people. So here are a few things worth mentioning. Andre Miller has now made over 300 field goals in his playoff career. Stephen Curry, this was his first playoff series, and he hit 23 three-pointers. That's a lot over this very short a span of just 6 games. And Andre Miller now has over 50 career playoff steals. Andre Miller has over 80 offensive rebounds in the playoffs, and Andre Miller also has over 800 career playoff points.